Most of us probably know just how dangerous chocolate can be for dogs.
Okay, but did you know that there is something that is even worse than that? And there's a good chance that you have it in your house, maybe in your purse as well. Fox 9's Ted Haller live inside his own living room tonight with Bruce, his dog. And Ted, what are we talking about here?
And we're actually in my kitchen, which sort of is my living room in my house here, Kelsey. And we're talking about xylitol. And until I did this story, I didn't realize how much I had in my house. Definitely enough to do serious damage to all 15 pounds of little Bruce here. But it's found in a lot of stuff. Everything from chewing gum to toothpaste. And apparently dogs really, really like it.
Ask a dog owner about poisons and you'll almost always hear this.
I think of chocolate.
No doubt, chocolate is dangerous, but
xylitol is actually 100 times more toxic than milk chocolate.
And the natural sugar substitute is becoming increasingly common in gum, in mints, and toothpaste, and lotions, and vitamins, and more. It's why the National Pet Poison Helpline has received 2,800 calls this year, a more than 400% increase compared to 5 years ago.
In Minnesota alone, in the past 12 months, we've actually had 160 cases just from here.
It can cause a drop in their blood sugar, and then if they ingest a larger amount, they can develop liver failure.
At Blue Pearl in Eden Prairie, they treat dogs with xylitol poisoning at least once a week.
We don't want them to wait for clinical signs to develop because their blood sugar can drop within about 10 minutes, and it usually spikes at about an hour.
Icebreakers gum is something that we worry about traditionally. It has a lot of xylitol packed into that little piece, and that would be enough to be poisonous to even a 10-pound dog, just one piece.
Gum is the most common cause of the poisoning, but some people even use xylitol to bake now. It's why veterinarians expect poisonings to increase and say to always call them or a poison hotline if your dogs eat any xylitol.
A good hint for pet owners to know about is if they're buying a food that says sugar-free, always check the label. There's a good chance that a sugar-free food has xylitol in it, so that would be one that you definitely don't want to feed to your dog.
Now, the Pet Poison Helpline said their most common xylitol call is people who leave their work bag or their purse on the ground with gum inside of it. And of course, the dogs get into that. So it goes without saying, leave your bags up on a counter high up, or just maybe sort of high up if your dog's a little one like mine. Kelsey?
Where'd he go?
Yeah, where's Bruce?